last night. I had a dream that touched me deep down inside.
Killer Code Music.
Oh, yes, I did. Oh. I felt like I want to tell the whole world about it. Do you know?
About this is Billy Cash in the building, your highly esteemed, blessed, and highly favored host, and welcome back to Social Climate. You know what I'm talking about? Oh man, you know. And I also started a new channel for those who like hip hop content. You can actually catch Billy Cash over at Big Zoo Nation. That's Big Zoo Nation, where I keep all the newest hip hop content going. Now, socialites, it's been a while. Let me tell you where we headed to. We are gonna take this thing to Dallas, Fort Worth, where a man got tired of his coworker taking too many long breaks. So guess what? He did something about it. Want to know what he did? Stay tuned. Social Climate. This podcast is brought to you by niggas who are generally concerned with most of the dumb shit that's going on right now. By the way, I'm your host, Billy Cash, aka Cole, and welcome to Social Climate. All right, socialites. This is a story of obsession going really wrong. On October the 17th, Travis Lee Merrill was having problems with his coworker. Well, it happened way before October the 17th. He was coming to work. He felt like he was being disrespected because he wanted the attention of this young lady, Tamara Colazo. He kept asking for her attention. She ignored him. But one thing that he noticed that was a little too much, that she was taking too many long lunch breaks. And he was like, they're unauthorized breaks. He didn't really know what to do with it. Now, me personally, I just would have went to upper management and been like, hey, this MF right here is taking too many long breaks. Like, what can y'all do about it, fam? But no, he decides to take matters into his own hands. And that's when he goes out and comes to work, and they're working at a trucking company, comes to work brandishing 2 pistols, and he decides to light Tamara up. Nobody else. Shot her 5 times. Killed her. And it's crazy, I mean, because, bro, if the co-workers or his neighbors seen signs of mental distress, somebody should have called the folks. Somebody should have called the people and said, hey, I think my neighbor is mentally ill. But instead, you let that type of thing go unchecked, and you have the situation that you just had in Dallas, Fort Worth. Now, we finna go into some video on this. You know what I'm saying? This is such a terrible story, but there is something funny in the video. And that's his neighbor actually sounds like an off-brand version of Dave Chappelle. Every time I hear the video, I'm like, oh my God, he sounds so much like Dave Chappelle. But yeah, be careful and be prayerful. And if you spot a lunatic, please say something about it. All right, Social Climate out.
Police say a man murdered his coworker because he became obsessed with her and focused on how many breaks she was taking at work. 51-year-old Travis Merrill is charged with murder. Court documents reveal that after his coworker complained about him obsessing over her, he created a detailed plan to kill her in front of their coworkers because she, quote, caused him pain, and he wanted her to feel it too. Fox 4's David Centenary spoke with the suspect's neighbors. David?
Well, neighbors of the suspected killer say he was a bit off, but they had no idea he was charged with murder until we told them today.
I see him all the time.
Darcy White says he never had a good feeling about his Louisville neighbor, 51-year-old Travis Merrill.
I kind of felt something strange about him.
White says on Sunday, a relative of Merrill's was moving and giving away belongings from Merrill's apartment.
He gave me these shirts.
He said son had to go out of town.
It was not until Fox 4 told White on Monday, however, the reason Merrill is no longer his neighbor is because Merrill is charged with murder.
And so this is that man's shirts. I have a killer's shirts.
According to an arrest warrant, Merrill walked into Allegiance Trucking in Louisville on October 17th, where he worked, and shot and killed Tamara Collazo, a female coworker. The affidavit says Merrill admitted to police he was obsessed with Collazo and began getting ever increasingly angry by her taking what he considered to be unauthorized long breaks during work hours, as well as not paying any attention to him. The woman reported his behavior to administration. Merrill had to speak with a counselor until he was approved to come back to work. He told police that once he returned, everyone must think he's a psychopath, and that Collazo was intentionally avoiding him. Police say that fueled his anger and led to him buying guns and making a detailed plan to kill Collazo. Police say he brought 2 revolvers and shot Collazo 5 times while she was at her cubicle. 24 coworkers witnessed the shooting. Merrill gave himself up once police arrived.
It's pretty sad.
Adriana Solis and her 13-year-old son lived next door to Merrill. Solis says he would ask her personal questions, leading her to be cautious of him.
I was thinking maybe that guy have some problem mentally. We never know what is inside of each house.
Merrill is in Denton County Jail, bond set at $10 million. Steve, Heather, back to y'all.
All right, that's David Centenary tonight. David,
Click like and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. Yeah.